So I noticed that a byproduct of having a really solid sense of self-worth is that I'm no longer so easily impressed by men or anyone really. This is coming up because a few hours ago, I got an Instagram DM from a really famous DJ. This man has a million Instagram followers, and if you Google him, there's like a Wikipedia page about him. He slid into my DMs. We had a casual chat. I didn't even follow him back, by the way. And he was trying to get me to meet him for dinner tonight because he was playing at a show not too far from me. And I think if this happened to me 5 years ago or so, I would be like, oh, whoa, there's this really famous guy, this really well-traveled guy with a high status, and I think I would have been so drawn to that and so curious about him and probably would have been down to have dinner with him. But the me now, I'm like, so what? Like, so what if you have a million followers? And so what? You're a DJ and you get to travel the world. I travel the world too, and I don't have a million followers, but I know I'm a really cool person and I have a lot to offer. So it's like these things no longer mean much to me. And what I'm really looking for in an interaction is more, okay, what is the kind of energy you're bringing? How much are you actually investing? And does this interaction honor me? Right? And the fact that he asked me to go to dinner on the same day was a little bit of a red flag to me because I'm like, it seems like a convenience thing, like, oh, I'm here, I just had my show, let's meet for dinner. That doesn't seem honoring for me. So I told him, it's too short notice, but if you're around another day, like let me know in advance. Um, so yeah, I mean, it's just so interesting to see this growth in myself. And beyond this guy, like I've been connecting with some other people in my life, and like I mentioned in the other video, like men that are coming into my life now are of such a different caliber. These are like CEOs, entrepreneurs, like very successful, established people. And again, I feel like me 5 years ago would have felt a little intimidated by it, or I might show up to the date with a little bit of that like proving energy of like, oh, let me show you that I'm worthy and valuable. But again, like I've been observing myself in these interactions, and I'm like, huh, I don't feel like I'm any less than them. I don't feel like I'm not putting them on any kind of pedestal. In fact, I feel like I'm on the same level as them because like I I'm financially stable too. I travel the world too. I'm well cultured too. I know about all these different things too. So, and I think this is really important too, because when you have that easily impressed energy, you're putting yourself on at a lower position. You're putting them on a pedestal, and that's already creating a dynamic that is not good for you. And you come across as really needy or like not confident in yourself because you're so dazzled by all these things that they are. But in reality, like these things aren't that important initially. Because like, so what if he's a CEO of a company? Like that means nothing unless he is first of all compatible with you, and second of all a good person and like willing to invest in you and respects you and all that, right? So like none of these status things or things that seem impressive really matter until like you first make sure they pass all these other vibe tests or like standards that you have. So it all comes back to cultivating your own sense of worth and own sense of value, because once that's solid, all these things are so natural. Like I'm not acting like I'm not impressed or like intentionally not, you know, acting like I'm like, whoa, it's so cool, you're CEO of a company. I'm not intentionally suppressing that. Like I genuinely don't think it's that big of a deal. And it's like normal to me because I'm like meeting so many people that are like that now. So it's like, good for you, but it's like it doesn't put you above me in any way. Yeah, just a quick thought.